Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Glock, and we're going to be talking about Big Moochie Grape. Now, both of these artists fall under the PRE umbrella. They're Young Dolph's artists before he passed away, right? Now, they both took to social media recently to discuss all the hoopla and everything people have been talking about with this Straight Dropp situation. Now, Straight Dropp himself has taken to social media to discuss his next moves and what's going down. In case you missed that video, check out my last video about that. But just to make it short, Straight Dropp looks like he's going to be turning himself in, and he wanted to let everybody know in his last shooting case, he was not cooperating. So he took to social media to express that, right? Now, Glock and Big Moochie Grape are obviously watching this situation closely, and they were a little turned off by the fact that people are putting street business on social media. So they spoke out about it on no other place than you know what. Social media. Yes, the irony is not lost on me either. Now, before we get to this post by Big Moochie Grape and the repost by Glock, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about this Glock situation and this Big Moochie Grape situation. Now, I've talked about Big Moochie Grape a lot in the past on this channel, man. Back before this Young Dolph situation took place and Young Dolph tragically lost his life, Big Moochie Grape was having some things going on in the streets out there, man. There was a case where he was accused of telling on somebody. He was in the hospital bed. He did a video or whatnot. It was a big scene. I mean, it was big for PRE because they were pushing Big Moochie Grape heavy when they first signed him, you know what I mean? But then things started to slow down for him, and I wasn't sure what his relationship with Young Dolph was, you know what I mean? But it seemed like he was still down and still loyal. And a part of the reason why Young Dolph might have had situations with Straight Dropp and all them is the fact that he was cool with Big Moochie Grape and Jay Fizzle. Now, Jay Fizzle is another artist who's under PRE that I like. I like his music. I like his mixtapes, man. Dude is nice, man, right? But Glock as well. Now, Glock and Big Moochie Grape and Jay Fizzle, they fall under a whole nother umbrella that I don't want to get into, you know what I mean? But they obviously don't want to get into either because they stress the fact that they don't want to talk about street business on social media. But they went to social media to put that message out there. So let's talk about the post. Let's look at the exact post. Now, in this post, you can see that Big Moochie Grape says a lot. Now, I'm going to have to paraphrase a little bit, so rock with me, man, to keep it YouTube friendly. Now, he says, what a cat do in the streets will never be on the internet. So stay off my, and you can put whatever explicitive you want there, and stay in your business. So basically, telling people that, you know, what he does in the street or what goes on in the street will never be on the internet. And to be real, on their side of things, as far as Glock is concerned, as far as Big Moochie Grape is concerned, as far as Jay Fizzle, as far as all the guys signed over there at PRE, man, they have been relatively quiet about anything. And you can only assume that they knew who was going to come down with these charges, man, who was going to be that people would be pointing towards Straight Dropp. And this might actually be a shot at Straight Dropp. This might be a sneak diss. I'm not saying it is, but he might be talking about the fact that, you know, Straight Dropp is letting people know that he's going to turn himself in. He went to social media to broadcast that yesterday, and maybe they weren't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Because most street dudes, they don't feel that. They don't like the whole internet stuff. They don't like taking pictures and all that. But they're in this weird conundrum where they're street dudes, but they're rappers. So they need social media in order to survive. But they have to, you know, they still want to be, you know, they still want to maintain the silence of the streets, maintain the cloak of what street dude is. You see what I'm saying? So there's no way around that. Like, you can't be in the streets and be a street rapper too, man. It just doesn't work, it seems like, man, because no matter what, things are going to get on social media. And all it takes is one person to take one jab at your image, and then you're on social media arguing with them or whatnot, and people are going to take that off social media, and it becomes news. Now, the weird part about that is it kind of helps your career as well, man. Like, it's like I said, it's a weird conundrum, right? Now, Glock also seemed to see this post from Big Moochie Grape And he said, forget this, I'm about to repost this. Now, this was on his story for, I guess, not long, because he took it down. And Key Glock is smart about knowing that everybody is watching everything that he says it does right now due to his close relationship with Dolph and, what's going on as far as Dolph's case. Now, Key Glock did this. He reposted that same thing that Big Moochie Grape reposted. And he must have took it down quicker than most people could see, because most people are looking and watching to see what Key Glock is saying out there. And obviously, he wanted to foot stomp what Big Moochie Grape was saying. And to be honest, that could be his best move right now, man. To just move in silence, man. Move behind the, just don't even get involved in the situation, because obviously it's going to be coming to an end soon. But the story in this is going to keep developing, because with another Memphis rapper who was so close to their circle, I mean, the rumor is Key Glock brought straight Dropp around Dolph. You know what I mean? And if he really shot and killed young Dolph, I know Key Glock could feel some type of way about that, man. That's crazy, man. Because, I mean, think about the level of betrayal that it takes. And I talked about this in my whole video with the picture, with him, with straight Dropp standing behind Dolph, and all the times that he had the PRE chain and why that was something totally different. But, man, Key Glock probably wants to say a lot that he can't say. So this is his best way of letting people know that, hey, man, I'm going to keep whatever's in the street, and I'm going to stay away from, trying to play internet games. Now, on the other side, you got straight Dropp, who's letting people know, like, he had pictures that he updated while on the run like a week ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had on his social media page. So he seems like he's pleading his innocence. I'll say that. So he's saying that he's innocent. And we don't know if he's not. We don't know if he's innocent or not. You know what I'm saying? That's up for the court to figure out. But as far as things are concerned, as far as social media, it seems like he's not shy with putting things, because he made 2 posts yesterday and 2 to his story that pretty much claimed his innocence and wouldn't declare his name of any type of snitching or corroborating allegations in the past. So it looks like he's trying to meet this thing head on, and we'll see where this goes. Now, yesterday I talked about he was going to be going to 201 or turning himself in at 201. And a lot of people were letting me know that that's actually a jail. Like, that's actually a legal building or a jail facility or something like that. And it's where you can go to turn yourself in. And I'm guessing that's where straight Dropp is going. But who's to say that isn't all cap? So we'll see if he turns himself in like he professed in that post on social media, right? Now, with that, what do you guys think? Do you think that Key Glock and Big Moochie Grape are right? That these cats need to stay off of social media no matter who it is or what side they're on, because street business does not need to be on social media or need to be on Instagram or Twitter or anything? Or do you feel like there's that double-edged sword of them being artists as well as trying to, maintain a street image that keeps pulling them to social media no matter what? Because number one, they're a brand and they got to be on social media regardless. Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.